Okay, welcome back. Let's try to do this now. So last time I tried twice to beat Euro Marathon. I leaded the race, but yeah, in the last straight before the finish line I would always crash and lose it. So let's hope my luck has turned. Okay, yes. So last time I did the stream, I checked the footage and for some reason it was lagging all the time. One reason might be because I couldn't stream using YouTube's normal server. It would say that server is down or something like that. I don't know if it was YouTube's fault or what was going on. But I had to use the second server. Evidently it doesn't work properly, so there was like huge lag all the time. Although it didn't affect my gameplay at all. It only affected the output, which I obviously couldn't detect because I have one monitor only. If there's one thing that's good about failing all the time is that at least I'm able to relearn these tracks again. But you know, if I cannot win this time as well, I'm gonna cheat next time. So I'm gonna use save states and be certain that I can win the race, but not yet. I'm trying to do this without cheats or save states as long as possible. Yeah, I know people who play on emulator but never use save states. I actually admire those people because it just shows that they have really good patience. Personally, I don't have patience not to use save states if I can. So it's so easy to save and do it again if I fail. And personally, for example, playing some old NES games that rely on memorization, you have to know when to jump, when to dodge enemies. So of course the games were made so hard that if you wouldn't need to memorize the games you could beat them in 15 minutes. But by making them harder, even the short games for NES could take months or at least weeks to beat, when you have to learn every aspect of the game. But personally, I wanna go to the next game. I don't wanna play one game for weeks, because I have thousands of games for every system. For Sega, Sega, Master System, Game Gear, Genesis, Super NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, PC Engine, 3DO, PlayStation 1, GameCube, Atari 2600, 5200, 7800, Atari Jaguar, Neo Geo, arcade games, PC games, MS-DOS games. What else? CDI games. There are so many games I wanna play. So I don't wanna spend weeks for trying to learn moves of I don't know, Ninja Gaiden. So it's easier for me to just use save states or rewind and finish the game in an hour, and then move to the next game. Life is short. Life is too short, and you never know. At the moment I can have time to play, but maybe after a year my life is so hectic that I don't have time to play at all. So I have to make most of it. Try to play as many games as possible while I still can. But yeah, that's about my personal matters. Let's talk about this game. Oh dear. Yeah, I wish there was a like free roam mode, or you could just turn off the traffic and time limit. But yeah, obviously the tracks themselves are quite restricted, so beyond what you see, there's no track. They haven't made the tracks go outside the edges, so it's probably just a void behind those buildings. You can actually stop the car and see how far you can see on crossroads, and you can actually notice yourself that there's no road. It just ends right after the first cross section. So everything is just everything is a lie. Fake roads. This section is so difficult. I don't know how to do it. If this was the final lap, and now I would lose the race again. Jesus. That happened to me last time, so it seems that some of the traffic is identical every time you every time you start the stage on second lap, they will spawn that bus there for third lap. But yeah, I don't know how to take the last straight before finish line because it's so full of traffic, and I don't know, maybe if I stay just at the beside the guardrail, then maybe I can squeeze past the traffic. Yeah, I think that's the only safe way to do it. Because if you try to go through the middle, it's so easy just to slightly touch some car, maybe just clip the hitboxes, and then it's gonna be a crash, and yeah, you will lose again. There aren't many good racing games for GameCube besides Burnout. Of course, there are a couple of Need for Speed games, but I have never been personally a big fan of Need for Speed because I don't know, they seem so I don't know, the handling is very arcadish and just dull for some reason. So it's so, I don't know, plastered. That's not the right word. So I don't know. So superficial or artificial feeling playing those games. Of course, without crashes, a Burnout would be rather artificial, but yeah. I think a Burnout has better handling. I just enjoy driving with controller. I don't know how it would feel with the wheel, but I don't think there was any racing wheel for needed a GameCube anyway, and the game were never released for PC, so I wouldn't know. But for a controller, I think it's very well optimized. And actually, some games are like Formula 1 games. You really wish you had a racing wheel, but okay, let's try to do this. So let's stay in the side here. Thus avoiding crashes. Yes. I did it. That was the tactic to do. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, maybe I can do this next race. Let's see now. Savage Streets Grand Prix. 3 races. Yeah, why not? Again, they're reusing the same track, but just making it like a night track. That's not creating a new track, just darkening the skybox. I have difficulties to see. So glossy, the road. Oh my. What the heck? Where did he come from? Okay, maybe he had a crash and the game decided to put him just in front of me. I wish this game was like GTA. You could just step out of the car and then start shooting people, although there are no people in the game. It's very common with arcade racing games that there are no people. It's kind of unrealistic, but on the other hand, you probably you don't want to turn your game into Carmageddon, where you're just ramming people. Yeah, that will give new ideas for ISIS. Gotta go fast. You can hear your heart palpitating. Oh no. Oof. Nice. Oh my. Just clipped the guardrail here. Checkpoint. And the music is just great. Now, is that hip hop? Funkish R&B hip hop sound. You have this, I don't know, MC Hammer, Quincy Jones vibe. Jesus Christ. So I think this is obviously New York. Big Apple. I think you get new cars when you do the other categories. Whoa, that's spectacular. Yeah, you do the 1 versus 1 and to unlock new cars, but actually I think the other cars are a bit dull. There's like you get like a bus, and that's just completely useless. Slow. Okay, I just won. That was close. Oh well. So, what next? Cliffhanger. Yeah, I was thinking about other racing games for GameCube. There is like Wii Rally and Need for Speed games, of course, and then I don't know, Formula 1 game, and maybe some crappy arcadish like I think there was like a Dakar Rally game for GameCube. I think it's just I don't know, B-class, C-class game. So in fact Burnout and Need for Speed are the only AAA racing games for GameCube, beside Formula 1 by EA Sports. And yeah, I don't record Mario Kart Double Dash as a racing game. It's just a party game. And what else? Yeah, you could also say that Burnout 1 isn't actually a AAA game. And you may be right, because I think the game studio was quite small when this was released, so maybe this was more like indie product. Yeah. Maybe if I would need to try to improve the game, I would maybe create changeable conditions. For example, on lap 2 it starts raining, or maybe something will happen on the track, so a new path will open. Yeah, and the thing is that the game doesn't have any like secrets. Usually, even for Need for Speed, there are many different routes to take. So there's a element of exploration, but not in Burnout. There are no secrets. There are no secret passages anywhere. There are no shortcuts either. Yeah, you can take a tighter turn, for example here, but that's not shortcut. Shortcuts is like, ooh, wait a second, you go right on there and there's a tunnel that skips like many seconds. On the other hand, if you have many shortcuts, then once you have found them all, you just have to use them all the time, so it makes no sense to not to use the shortest route, the fastest way possible. So yeah, then it's just like, yeah, there are multiple ways to go, but you're forced to use the best shortcut. Otherwise you are a jackass. But yeah, I would like to see Burnout game that has like secrets. But one thing I wouldn't wanna have is wait a second, why is the boost button not emptying. No. Yeah, one thing I wouldn't wanna have is guns or police. That's just annoying when you have your computer players using like guns. All right. And finally, midnight run. What the heck, I have to be first one? That's harsh. I would think that once you have won first 2 rounds, then you don't have to finish first. You can finish 4th or 3rd. No. Well, it may be that I have to do this multiple times again. You stupid bus, why would you block the road when there's a race going on? Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, this road is too small for both of us. Okay, well, yeah. What's that sound? Okay, it was computer player just doing something stupid behind me. I was thinking about other GameCube games I would like to play at some point. There's so many games. Maybe I can do more demo discs. Oh dear. I never had any GameCube demo discs. Oh my god, am I getting game over? That was interesting. I got the game over. But still managed to go on. It's not good. Oh, please. I saw them coming, but couldn't do nothing about it. Yeah, I like demo discs because you don't have to play the whole game to experience the best parts of the game. Usually demos even try to put the best parts in the game. That would make sense. Show the player what the game is about. Please. Always. This has happened to me so many times now. Yeah, but since I owned GameCube, I actually got nearly all games I wanted to have. So I don't think there are some games that I regret not buying. Maybe Resident Evil, but on the other hand I wasn't familiar with the series. And yeah, maybe Metroid Prime 2. I never owned the game. Maybe I would like to do that, because Metroid Prime 1 obviously is one of the best games ever, and probably my favorite, I don't know, adventure shooter. So yeah, Metroid Prime 2. On the other hand, this might be a very demanding game, graphical wise and CPU wise, so I may not be able to play it. What the? Okay, let's not hit the bar in the middle. Good. Okay, let me do the same strategy as before, so let me stay at the left side of the road so that I can squeeze by the traffic like this. Yes! Okay. Well, I'm making progress. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Hopefully the footage isn't laggy like last time. It's probably... I will find out that... Oh, no! There are like 99% of skipped frames. Then this was all just waste of time for you. But anyway, let's continue the other time. So, bye bye.